What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here to this channel, what's up? My name is Ryan Padilla, and today I'm going to be doing another movie review video today. And today's next movie I'm going to be reviewing today is Scream 7. Yep, Scream 7 just came out in theaters right now, and me and my brother went to go watch this movie, and to me, I thought this movie was kind of good, but still. So today, I thought about giving this film a review, so let's get started on talking about it, alright guys? Alright, so here we go. The reason why Scream 7 was kind of a good horror sequel is because, unlike the previous films in the franchise, Scream 7 was kind of a good slasher movie, but to me, guys, it kind of felt like campy, and my brother also felt this movie was kind of compared to Freddy's Dead, The Final Nightmare, or Freddy's Nightmares, you know? The one thing exciting for this film, it features Sidney Prescott back for the 7th film after her absence from the 6th film, Scream 6. So yep, Scream 7 was kind of a good sequel, and you know. The actors part of this film features Neve Campbell and Courtney Cox reprising their roles from the previous films as Sidney Prescott and Gale Weathers. Roger L. Jackson also reprises his role as the voice of Ghostface once again. Mason Gooding and Jasmin Savoy Brown also reprise their roles from the 5th and 6th films as Chad and Mindy Meeks, both of them who are the nephew and niece to Sidney Prescott's friend from the original 3 films, Randy Meeks. The actors part of Scream 7 with them is Isabel May, Anna Camp, Michelle Randolph, Jimmy Tatro, McKenna Grace, Asa Germann, Celeste O'Connor, Sam Rechner, Tim Simmons, Joe McHale, Mark Consuelos, Ethan Embry, Matthew Lillard, Scott Foley, Laurie Metcalf, David Arquette, and everybody part of the cast. The director of Scream 7 is the person we all know, Kevin Williamson, who you all might know him for being the creator, writer, producer, and, you know, the creator of the Scream franchise. So yep, Kevin Williamson is the director of this film, and also he's co-writing the screenplay for this film as well, alongside Guy Busiek and James Vanderbilt, both of them who have been the writers of Scream 5 and Scream 6. And also, both of them are also producing the film as well, alongside Radio Silence directors who directed Scream 5 and 6, along with Courtney Cox and Neve Campbell. This movie is Kevin Williamson's second directorial film after he directed his self-screenplay from 1999, Teaching Mrs. Tingle. So to me, Scream 7 is his second movie he directed. The composer for this film is Marco Beltrami. This movie marks the composer's return to the franchise after he was the composer of the original 4 films in the series, and plus, he didn't return for Scream 5 and 6 because of scheduling conflicts, so those films were composed by composer Brian Tyler. Neve Campbell, Courtney Cox, Mason Gooding, and Jasmin Savoy Brown all did a great job in this film, and also Isabel May, she did a pretty good job in this film, playing the role of Sidney Prescott's daughter in this film, Tatum Prescott, a character who was named after Tatum, Sidney's friend from the first Scream film who got killed by Ghostface in the garage. My reaction to this film, guys, sorry guys, you know, so to me guys, I'm not gonna say that this movie was terrible, but to me it's a good film, guys. But to me guys, I kind of felt like this movie is a disappointment because this movie is kind of a little bit weird, you know, but to me it's a good film but kind of disappointing. But to me, I'm not saying it's terrible, but it's still a good film, but a little disappointing. And I know, guys, Melissa Barrera and Jenna Ortega, both of them who played Sam Carpenter and Tara Carpenter from the 5th and 6th films, are not back for this film. And to me, guys, I understand that you guys are upset that they're not back, but to me, guys, the Scream franchise was Neve Campbell's franchise, you know? And I kind of agree with what my brother said, you know? This movie was Neve Campbell's franchise. Kevin Williamson kind of did a good job directing this movie, and to me, guys, I'm not going to say this, guys, but, you know, Kevin Williamson, I don't know about him being a director for this film, but he's good at writing screenplays and producing films, but I don't know about him being a director, you know? But to me, he still did a good job directing because this movie was the franchise that he created. And that's all I can say for this movie review video today, guys. Thank you all for watching, and be sure to like, subscribe, and comment down below what you all thought of this movie review video. And also, let me know in the comments down below of what you all thought about Scream 7, because to me, guys, this movie kind of felt weird and campy because it took like a creative direction off the franchise, because everybody thought this movie was kind of compared to Halloween H2O, you know? Like, you know, taking place 30 years after the events of the last film, you know? Like, people would say this movie is called Scream S2O or Scream S3O, you know? Alright guys, so I'll see you all in the next video, and yep, bye!